Hey friends and watchers, this is RJ Bravo, and then I will come to help you about um makeup in Photoshop. I'm going to take a simple picture into extraordinary picture. So I can give you a simple view. How did I transform this picture into this one? It looks more perfect, right? So let's get started. You can go and choose any color. Don't just try to make. What I do is, you can, if you use with a certain picture, you can look and assemble the color and use it for your own to make some makeup. So don't copy one of my colors, because I took this color from this girl to make it more perfect. So my video just pop out. So let's go. One thing that I liked about these pictures is it looks well makeup, well perfect, everything is good. Okay, and this picture is similar with this one, but this one you have some blemishes and other stuff. What I'm going to start, I'm going to start with healing, spot healing brush to heal those blemishes. Remove them with spot healing brush. Easily gone, easily they're gone and gone. And my picture looks more perfect right now, even if she didn't have a lot of blemishes. But remember, why we remove this is because those things are temporary. In future you can see a face not having them, so temporary things you can remove them, and then left with a good natural picture. And what I'm going to do is just I'm going to create a new layer, and I'm going to select brush tool, and I'm going to change the color into maybe jacket. I'm going to show you how do I did this, and just selecting I'm going to make some eyeshadow with their own color, makeuping eyeshadow. That's I'm not good with this because I don't know how many they call him. There's some they say eyeshadow. I'm not sure if he's eyeshadow. I never been in makeup being industry or movie industry, so I won't be sure with everything. And then now I'm going to take my my eraser and look at it. It's only have one opacity. You can just rub a little bit here to remove some very little bit details of what you have done. And the next thing to paint perfectly, because you're just gonna see, even if you didn't paint perfectly, but you just did well, it's going to gives you some result. And the next thing, I'm going to take shaper and sharpen tool. I'm going to say blow tool. I'm going to blow this picture a little bit. What my painting, I blow my painting a little bit so that when I'm going to change them, it's gonna look more perfect, exactly like this. So what next thing, what I'm going to do is just you go to normal, changes to different. It gives you something. So if you recommend this as a good, you can do this. But some people like to go to soft light, and I like soft light. It looks more perfect for me. And the next thing, you're just going to change opacity of this picture. You change it to something you wanna it to be, and then always I'm going with 20 something up to date. So this time I'm going with 35. This time I'm going with 35. It looks, my 35 looks more perfect. And what I'm going to do is just creating another new layer. And after creating that, I take this layer at the bottom of this one. So this one will come at the top and this one will be at the bottom. So you can look, even if the next thing I'm going to do is selecting brush, assembling a color. Just take any perfect color and look at what I'm doing right now. If I paint this, it shows. But if you look at this carefully, this thing is at the top of this one. You can see easily. So let's do this. I can paint whenever I want to paint. I want to increase my brush a little bit here and then zoom out a little bit. And what I'm going to do is just going to give a perfect. Don't make up your eyes, because we're going to mess up with this picture, I'm telling you. So you can just make up any way you want to make up, but don't mess up with your eyes, because you're just going to destroy something. You see your eyes look very you won't understand what happening with her eyes. I like eyes the way they are. I like the way she is. Don't paint even a mouth, but you can paint the nose and other stuff. But don't mess up with the mouth, because I'm still going to put something on the mouth. So please don't do that. And then the neck, to make things really simple. And then just paint. And then when you're done with painting, I'm going to show you how to do the stick. Put it into 50%, or even 70% is still good. You can just go to it, but most of the time I recommend 50% and erase some of pops out 100%. Erase them. So what I'm going to do now with the layer is that I'm going to, before creating the last layer, and this last layer is going to work with mouth and other stuff, and I'm going to choose a color of a jacket. Well, I like the color of a jacket because it looks more quite nice. A jacket looks more quite nice. A blazer is more perfect. So what I'm gonna do with this, I'm going to get layer, and I'm going to, I didn't choose my brush. I'm going to paint with my brush around the mouth, and then to look perfectly around the mouth. I think it's good. Someone say, this guy just messed up with this picture. Worried about to say, this picture was perfect. Now what he did? Look at this. No, what I'm going to do is, now I can say, you can do to anything. Soft brush or hard light. I'm taking highlight. Because it's a mouth, I'm taking highlight. And when I'm taking highlight, I'm going to also reduce the opacity of this picture. Not always, don't claim, say this guy is always using soft brush. We can use soft brush too. Don't do that, please. I'm begging you, don't do that. Don't always say, claim, say, I saw him using a soft brush, now I'm going to use soft brush. Don't do that, my friend. So the next thing that I'm going to do is just going to take highlight. I wanted to show the detail of the mouth, and so to show you more detail of the mouth, I can reduce the opacity of this. It just looks more perfect, or what? Just perfect. And then I'm going to this again. I can take even a highlight or other stuff. So what I'm going to do is just, I'm going to try a highlight to see if I can see the detail. So you see, it's not good. Soft light is not good even too. But what I'm going to do is, I'm not just going to go with normal. And what I'm going to normal, I'm going to reduce the opacity into about 20% or 24% of this picture, and then 24% is doing this, is 25 actually. So what the last thing I'm going to do is, I'm going to go to check my size of this picture. It's very small. When you're printing it, it's going to give you a very small resolution, going to give you a problem. I'm going to go with 600 resolution, which just gave you width of 5284 and height of 3950 to make this a large picture. So you can do that and zoom out this, because when you're going to add some resolution, it's going to zoom. Look at the pictures, looks more perfect actually, but it's different a little bit from this one, but it's still perfect. So you can do this. What I like to say is that here they add little videos, but here even I use the different colors. But if you can see, if I just go to 40% of this, it's going to be a little bit similar to this. But no, it's perfect. She's makeup, and people like this picture, and so I'm going to save yes. Don't forget, my friend. So go to PNG. So whatever I want to save it with, but what I like is, no, don't replace this picture. Just want to name this YouTube, and then save this with large X. Some call it extra large because it's maximum size, extra large size. And this, please, my friend, I show you how to do the simple thing. It's very simple. You can do it too. And thank you for your cooperation. Subscribe, please. I love you. Thank you for tonight.